Loves, it's your girl T here again, and I'm back with yet another video. So guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about how to use sunscreen the proper way. Many of you have been complaining to me that, oh T, I use sunscreen but my skin is still getting dark. I use sunscreen but I'm still having sunburn. I use sunscreen but I'm not noticing any improvement in my skin tone. The question is, are you using your sunscreen the right way? You need to watch this video to find out and make sure that you are using your sunscreen the right way. Okay, so guys, I have two sunscreens in my hand right here, and I'm going to just be showing you guys practically the proper way to use sunscreen for the maximum benefit. Okay, so guys, you know that the weather has changed. Like if you are in my country, you will know that the weather has changed and we have moved from the rainy season and we have entered into the dry season. You guys know how harmattan sun they be. Like, you guys know how harmattan sun is, and if you have not been using sunscreen all this while from January till now, you've not been using sunscreen, we've entered harmattan. No, we have entered harmattan, and you guys, harmattan sun in this country can actually roast yam. So if you know you don't want your skin to be roasted, go and buy sunscreen and start using on your skin. Watch this video to know how to use your sunscreen well, so that you will not be looking like roasted bole in this harmattan. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the video. So guys, these two things I have in my hand here are known as sunscreens, and they are two different brands of sunscreen. In case you're watching me and you have never heard of sunscreen before, you don't know what sunscreen is basically something that you apply on your skin when you are going out under the sun in order to prevent the sun from damaging your skin. Finish. That is the simple definition of sunscreen. Who should use sunscreen? Many of you believe that it is only for fair people, it's only people that are bleaching, it's only people that are toning, it's only these skincare people that's supposed to use sunscreen. No. Everybody is supposed to use sunscreen. So far as you are a human being, so far as you are going out every day under the sun, then you are supposed to be using sunscreen on your skin. If you're someone that you want to age gracefully, you don't want to have wrinkles, you don't want to have fine line, you don't want to have early aging sign, then you need to make sure that you are using sunscreen. The people that I even pity the most in all of this are people that are toning their skin. You are using lightening cream, you are using lightening lotion, you are bleaching, you are toning, but you don't have ordinary sunscreen. Ordinary sunscreen is not part of your skincare routine. I'm just pitying you because you are inviting sunburn onto your skin. Sunscreen is very, very important in the skincare routine. Sunscreen can help you to have a glowy skin. Sunscreen will make all your skincare products more effective, because when you are using your sunscreen, your skin will not be getting dark when you go out under the sun. Therefore, anything you are applying on your skin is going to be more effective. Sunscreen will prevent you from having early aging signs. All these wrinkles, all these fine line, sunburn, all these damages on your skin can be prevented by getting a good sunscreen to use. Okay, if you know you don't want to be getting darker and darker, sunscreen will help you to prevent your skin from getting dark. So you see that sunscreen is a very, very important part of your skincare routine. Now, when do you use your sunscreen? Sunscreen is to be used every single day whenever you are going out under the sun. If you know you're going to be stepping out of your house, you need to make sure that you are using sunscreen. You do not need to use your sunscreen in the night, because there is no sun in the night. Even the name is called sunscreen, to screen the sun. Sunscreen. So when it is in the night, what are you using sunscreen for? There is no sun in the night, so you don't need to use sunscreen. Do you need to use your sunscreen if you are staying at home, if you know you won't be going out? Like for me, on a day when I know that these my two legs will not go outside, I do not use sunscreen. I only use my sunscreen on days when I know I will go out under the sun. So if I'm staying at home, if I'm staying indoors, you won't see me using sunscreen. Some people say you should use it when you're staying at home. For me, I don't use my sunscreen when I'm staying at home. I only use it when I'm going out under the sun, because it is called sunscreen for sun. I am not a vampire. I don't need to be using sunscreen even when I'm staying inside the house. My skin will not melt if I'm in the house, so I don't need to be using sunscreen when I'm at home. But if you want to use your own when you are staying at home, it is fine. But for me, I don't use mine when I'm staying at home. Now, let me demonstrate. This one is the popular Dr. Rachel sunscreen. This is the sunscreen. I have used this particular sunscreen for over 2 years now. but recently I had to stop it and get this one just because I wanted to change it. So I got this particular Biore UV sunscreen. Someone told me that this one is not the original sunscreen, that it is fake. I don't know how true this is, but whether it is fake or not, I'm not here to tell you that you must go and buy this sunscreen. I'm here to show you how to apply any sunscreen you are using, whether it is this one, whether it is Dr. Rachel, whether it is Skin Aqua. You must not buy this one. In fact, don't even buy it. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just showing you. This is just for demonstration purpose, so you can use this method on any sunscreen that you have. Okay, now for us to demonstrate this, I'm going to pack my hair because I don't want my hair to be in my face. So I've secured my hair back now because I don't want my hair to be in my face. Now, when you want to use your sunscreen is usually the last thing that you apply on your skin in your skincare routine. Like when you have done everything you're supposed to do, you have applied your toner, your serum, your face cream, everything. Sunscreen is the last thing you apply in your skincare routine before you apply your makeup. Sunscreen comes before makeup, and after applying sunscreen, you can apply a full face bit of makeup. It doesn't matter. So sunscreen is the last thing you apply before you apply your makeup. When it comes to applying sunscreen, there is something known as the two-finger rule, and this two-finger rule is very, very important. I see some people even following three-finger rule. For me, three-finger rule is too much, but just do whatever works for you. There is something called the two-finger rule, and this two-finger rule states that the sunscreen that will be enough to cover your face and your neck must cover your two finger, these two fingers here, this index finger and your middle finger. The sunscreen that will be enough to adequately protect your face and your neck should cover your index and your middle finger. So when you want to apply sunscreen, these fingers are going to be your measurement, what's it called, your source of measurement. Make sure that the sunscreen covers these two fingers. Let me show you guys how it is done. Now you're going to take your sunscreen, any sunscreen you have, even if it is not this one I'm using, and cover it on your two fingers. Like the sunscreen, this is our measurement. If it is not up to, this sunscreen is very, very liquid, so if it doesn't cover these two fingers, my sunscreen is already rolling down, then it is not enough. You have to use these two fingers to measure your sunscreen. After measuring it, you would now apply it on your skin. So you guys saw how I measured it. Then I can now take my sunscreen. Some people do not apply sunscreen the way I just did, but for me, this is how I do mine. If you don't want to do it like this, you can apply it any other way. You can now take the sunscreen and blend it onto your skin. So that is just basically how it is done, and apply the sunscreen all over your face like this. Okay, this Biore sunscreen is very, very liquidy and it doesn't leave a white cast on the skin. That is why I love it. So it blends in very well. Now, one thing about this particular Biore sunscreen is that because of how liquidy it is, this two-finger rule sometimes may not be enough. So I will still take some extra sunscreen on my finger, like one finger, and apply on my neck. Okay, so I'm just going to try and blend this in. You guys can see that it does not really leave much white cast. So make sure you apply a good quantity of it all over your face, on top of your eye, like everywhere on your face. Okay, and then you make sure that you blend this into your skin. I always apply my sunscreen before I apply my wig, before I wear my wig and any other thing. So this is it. And you guys see that this sunscreen did not leave any white cast on my face, and it took less than 2 minutes to blend. Less than 2 minutes, and it is already blended onto my skin. So this is how you can apply your sunscreen. Now, if I was going out, because today I don't think I'm going to be going, today is Saturday and I won't be going anywhere, that is why I'm not really taking out so much time. But make sure you apply enough sunscreen. If I was going out, I will make sure that I apply on my neck, because sunscreen is for both your face, your ears, and your neck, and any part of your body that will be exposed to the sun. So I will make sure that I take these two fingers is just for my face. After that, I will still take another one finger and apply it on my neck. Some people say that it is not good to do your sunscreen the way I did, like rub it into your fingers and apply it. Some said that you should take it and be doing it like dot 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 in drops. Anyone that you feel is good. For me, I don't see the need for that, putting it in. I just like to blend it in my finger and apply it the way you guys saw me do. But if you want to follow that method, it's fine. You can still take it in drops and apply. What is more important is that you take enough quantity. Make sure that you always cover your 2 fingers. If you want to be on the safe side, use 3 fingers. Okay, use 3 fingers, apply enough sunscreen on your 3 fingers, and then blend it on your face and blend it on your neck. This is the sunscreen that will be enough to adequately protect your skin. Okay, so let me loosen my hair for steeze. Okay, now there's one last thing that we'll talk about before I end this video, and that is reapplication of sunscreen. You are supposed to reapply your sunscreen every few hours. For example, you are going to work, and maybe you work in a sunny environment, or maybe you are going somewhere and you stay out late. Maybe you go out in the morning to work, and when you want to close in the afternoon, or you want to go somewhere in the afternoon, you are supposed to reapply your sunscreen. Some of us just feel like when you apply sunscreen in the morning and go out, that's going to be all till you come back in the night. No, you're meant to put your sunscreen in your bag, and you're supposed to apply your sunscreen every few hours. So when you are out, you have to be reapplying. At least reapply your sunscreen once every day. Like when you apply in the morning, before you come back home, maybe in the afternoon, you have to reapply your sunscreen again for adequate protection. Okay, so now when you are out, how can you actually reapply your sunscreen? Because I used to be so confused when they say reapply sunscreen. Is it that when I go out, I'll start looking for where to wash my face before I can reapply myself? I was always confused, but I came up with this simple method of cleaning up my face with wipes before I apply my sunscreen. So when you are going out, make sure you have baby wipes with you, because when you are out in a public place, doesn't make sense for you to go and start looking for where to wash your face, and it does not also make sense for you to apply sunscreen on a dirty face, because when you go out, your face will be dirty, your face will be dusty, your face will be oily. It's not just right for you to take sunscreen and apply on that dirty face. So one thing you can do to help yourself is to put baby wipes in your bag, so that when you go out in the office, or maybe you are out and you want to reapply your sunscreen, all you have to do is just to take one wipe out of your baby wipes like this, and use your baby wipe to clean your face very, very well, to remove all the dirt, to remove all the sweat and everything, oil and the rest, before you can now reapply your sunscreen. I won't advise you to use the same sunscreen you rub from morning down till afternoon till night. It may wear off. The effect of the sunscreen will wear off, so you have to reapply. So when it comes to body sunscreen, because some people used to ask me about body sunscreen, this sunscreen is not a body sunscreen. You cannot use it on your body. Not like you cannot, but if you have to use this on your body in 2 days, it has finished. So it is not a body sunscreen. Dr. Rachel sunscreen is not a body sunscreen. Esteline sunscreen is not a body. All these are for your face. But if you want to get a body sunscreen, then I'm going to advise you to try out this particular Hatomugi sunscreen. This Hatomugi is one of the best body sunscreens I know. So if you're someone that you are toning your hands and you don't want your hands to be dark, you don't want any darkening on your hands at all, you can get this Hatomugi sunscreen and be applying it on your hand as your body sunscreen. Hatomugi sunscreen is for both face and body, but this one is for only face. Dr. Rachel is for only face, but this Hatomugi can be used on both the face and the body. So when you buy this Hatomugi, I think it's being sold for like 14,000 naira. It comes in a big container and you can use it on both your face and on your body as well. So if you need a body sunscreen, and maybe you are going out and you're wearing this kind of thing I'm wearing, you apply your body sunscreen on your arms, on your neck, on your ears, on your face, so that the sun will not affect your arms. Okay, so this sunscreen you can see here, it is called Hatomugi, and it is a very good sunscreen that you can be using on your body. Okay, so guys, I think I've exhausted all the points I wanted to talk about in this video. If there is anything you are confused about, feel free to ask me in the comments, and I'm going to respond to your comments as soon as I can. Okay, if you watched me up until this point, it means that this video helped you. It means that you found value out of this video. So please do me a huge favor, give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up, leave a nice comment down below for me. I will respond to your comment. And you guys, I will see you in my next video. If you're not yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.